Boy, talk about surprises. I thought this was some sort of farming simulator in which, harvesting shade-tolerant legumes was your primary objective. Imagine my surprise when I looked at the box and I saw people dressed like fucking Griff Tannen. You can't farm for cowpeas in those outfits.
5, 6, 7, let's dance.
It turns out this is a very different kind of Black Eyed Peas experience. Something in which repeating I'ma be not only makes you an exorbitant amount of money, but also proves that human beings have no business participating in a representative democracy. I mean, I guess there are 6 letters in that, and only 2 of them form an actual word. The other 66% of them are used to spell the sound that dumb people use to preface their rudimentary attempts at sentences. Geez, and people make fun of my puns. Apologies to those who are fans of this group thing. Obviously, I am not, but this is not a review about the Black Eyed Peas. If it were, I'd at least focus on Ms. Ferguson's ass sets to be positive, but I gotta tell you, even those, kind of overrated. Check it out. The Black Eyed Peas experience follows in the footsteps of Michael Jackson The Experience, also released by Ubisoft. The difference is the hands behind them. This game was actually developed by the same team that did Elite Beat Agents, so you might expect big things from the Black Eyed Peas experience. Unfortunately, this is no Elite Beat Agents. Also, I cannot dance.
No, I ain't taking. We can keep on dating. I keep on demonstrating.
In fact, the Black Eyed Peas experience is a lot like the Michael Jackson one. You have a slew of music from the Black Eyed Peas, and you dance to it. This is basically Dance Central, the Black Eyed Peas edition, only nowhere near as good as Dance Central, and with a lot less impressive motion recognition. The game has a party mode that lets you jump right into the dancing, but for the more ambitious BEP wannabe who wants to be, you can also participate in the campaign mode. That's where you actually learn real dance moves step by step, customize a character, unlock new dance venues, you get the idea. But to me, the interesting thing about the Black Eyed Peas experience is that someone actually proposed, hey, you know what musical group has a catalog strong enough to have their very own video game? The Black Eyed Peas. I mean, you've got bands like the Beatles and Aerosmith getting their own video games, but that's because they have decades of music to celebrate. The Black Eyed Peas have silly outfits. And Fergie's ass. And yet somehow they've packed 30 songs onto this thing. If it were any other game, that would be a low total that I would criticize. But for a game based on the Black Eyed Peas, I mean, I'm kind of surprised 30 Black Eyed Peas songs actually exist. That's an achievement in itself. It's also the kind of approach you have to take to the Black Eyed Peas experience. This is a pretty average dancing game with pretty average motion recognition, but then again, what better describes this particular recording group than pretty average?
Oh, let's paint the town. We'll shut it down. Party every day. Yo, you gotta work on that.